Katelyn Andrist, just 23 years old, is the current Miss Southern Kansas, a children's book author, and an avid volunteer.
I have done all sorts of volunteering all across the state of Kansas, being with PBS Kansas Channel 8, Girls on the Run, Habitat for Humanity, and Special Olympics of Kansas. I got to be myself.
Katelyn finds that being yourself helps to build your confidence, which is the subject of her children's book.
So it's called Becoming Confident, and it's about me. So the story is about my journey of understanding just who I'm supposed to be and what I'm becoming. And I realized growing up that we don't talk about confidence. And since COVID, I've noticed going to the school system as a speech language pathologist, we're lacking in that. If kids can't understand and can't, really cooperate with themselves and their confidence, they're not putting themselves their best foot forward.
Katelyn doesn't make any money off the book. Along with volunteering, it's her way of giving back to the community.
So I don't make any money off my book. To see people reading my book across not even our state but our nation, that's the give back for it.
Giving back through volunteering has been an eye-opening experience for Katelyn.
I think it is important for people to volunteer because that allows you to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I think for myself too, being 23, you live in your own bubble, you live in your own world. But the first time that I was at Cape and I went and helped at the Lord's Diner, I sat there and I realized how privileged we all are and how blessed we are for our lives. I think once you understand that the world is so much bigger than yourself, you realize that you do have these gifts and these talents that the world needs to have. And people do need you, and it's vice versa too.
On behalf of DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's volunteer, Miss Southern Kansas, Katelyn Andrist. We're excited to present you with a check for $500.
Thank you so much.
If you know of a deserving volunteer, we would love to hear about them. It's these selfless acts that make our community a better place to live. You can nominate a volunteer by going to foxkansas.com and click on Pay It Forward.